pajama party tonight. I don't know where to look because there's so many cameras in the room and I don't even want to be on camera, especially with the overhead lighting. So I just want to let a cat out of the bag. I actually have powder in my hair, dark powder, because my hair is so thin you could see through it. And with this bobby lighting here, with the overhead lighting, I want to dye. So I actually have little, like, believe it or not, like a little, it's not for hair, it's like eyeshadow, brown eyeshadow, but I'm gonna go online and I'm gonna buy those spray hair follicles. You have it?
I'll give it to you.
Oh my God, Judy has it.
My gray roots.
I need it because
that.
it's really bad.
Wow.
I went for a
Or you can just
peel
go
today,
natural.
and the girl who did my peel, she did like a series of 6 or 7 peels so far. Everyone's telling me my skin is glowing. So we'll have to give you the info on how to get the peels. But she ran the grease through, the oil through my hair, which made it even worse. So I'm in hell right now, but it's okay.
We're having a pajama party.
We are having a pajama party. I
I'm so
think you
excited
guys can
about this.
see.
We have an audience today
Yeah,
of the
our
most
first time.
amazing women, and we're going to go out and introduce you all to them a little bit later. And our plan is to have lots of fun here today.
Yep, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're
Always.
gonna start with Christine's corner because she made something that's melting. Not only is my face and hair melting off, but her treats are melting. So I'm gonna hand it over to you.
All right. Well, first of all, in honor of our pajama party today, and I don't know why things in my life, the past, I associate everything with food. I don't know if it's because of the Italian in me and the way I was raised, or if it's the reason why I had a weight problem for a good portion of my life. But I made things tonight that's sort of a take on foods I used to have when I would have sleepovers with my girlfriends as a kid. And I thought she was going to come tonight, but Pam Novella was a really good friend of mine when we were, I don't know, 11, 12 years old, and we did sleepovers all the time. And every sleepover we had to have orange juice, onion dip, and chips.
And it was just the two of you?
It was just the two of us. Yes.
So it was an
And
eating
my house,
party.
her
It wasn't
house,
really
my
a
house, her
sleepover,
house.
it was an eating
Yeah,
party.
pretty much. So, in honor of my sleepovers with Pam Novello, hi Pam, hope you're watching.
Sorry you're missing it.
I have made a cocktail because we're grown-ups now, so the orange juice needs to have something a little bit stronger in it. I have a green tea ginger orange cocktail, and pretty much those are the ingredients. I made green
Wow.
tea
I'm gonna
that
have
I
one right
boiled
now.
ginger with.
Hold on.
Put your hands up here, girls.
I'm
Grab
going
one.
in.
I think there's some in the back.
I'm going in for one right now.
Um,
Well, it's Friday. No, it's not Friday,
And
it's
then I
Wednesday.
added vodka and orange juice, and that's it. What do you think?
That is delicious.
It's good, right? And it's healthy. It's got green tea.
That is
Green
delicious.
tea helps us
Listen, you know what?
metabolize things, right?
This
and
is
ginger's
awesome.
good for your digestion. So this is our grown-up orange juice.
What's the percentage of alcohol in here? How many of these do I need to get a good buzz?
4 cups green tea, 2 cups vodka, and 2 cups orange juice.
All right. I would
Okay.
add another couple shots.
So
but
that's
it's
number
delish.
1. Number 2, I said onion dip back in the day, and chips.
I'm
Now,
going in.
many of you know I love Pinterest. I like to say that I'm inebriated, and
Oh, that's cute.
I get a
like
lot
that.
of my inspiration for things I make or cook from Pinterest. I don't necessarily follow the rules all the time, but I get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest.
Is it always food?
So,
Or is it?
no, crafts, whatever,
Clothes.
outfit ideas, whatever.
Wow.
It's amazing. So, I went looking for a chip substitute, and I have learned that it does not exist. There is no such thing
What
as
do you mean?
making
Did you
a
look
better
for like a
potato
whole
chip.
grain or?
Yeah, but I was trying to avoid gluten because I'm basically
Okay.
gluten free.
Okay.
But instead, I just went and bought some pre-made stuff. These are avocado oiled potato chips,
Oh,
so a
I'm
little
going
bit
in.
better. Multi-grain chips and veggie sticks. They may not be healthier, but they sound healthy. So,
All right.
but I wanted to tell you about my Pinterest fail.
Oh my God. She's got a bag
Zucchini
here
chips
that
look
looks like.
really crispy on the picture.
Oh my God.
They're not.
Did you follow that
I
recipe
did.
to the T?
This one I followed exactly.
Wow.
Fail. There are some really oh God, Bob, shit all over his studio. There are some really funny if you Google Pinterest fails and they'll show you the Pinterest picture and then what people did. It's hilarious.
But why do they put them up if
Hilarious.
they know it fails?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's successful for different people.
The
I don't
blooper.
know, Laura. The blooper kind
It's a
of a thing.
blooper.
Yeah, that's good.
Imagine if
Amber.
you were making that. Do you always
That's good.
pre-make your stuff before you're going to make it for somebody else?
No.
So
No, I'm
sometimes-
usually pretty confident that I can make it work.
Yeah, so you could like,
With
you
good
know.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
with
does.
good-
Yeah.
All right, we got to talk about
How
that.
many times I've called it, Chris, I'm trying
But
to
then
make
they
this.
got burned. Some of them came black. Those were the only crispy ones,
What
but
about
they
an
were
air
black.
fryer?
I didn't think of that. I have one too. I always forget to use
an
that
air fryer?
Yeah,
Jesus
I forget to use
Christ.
that.
I told Peter today that, if I got a divorce, I would ask Christine to marry me. I
the
used
hell?
to say I would marry,
I'd
better
marry
get
her
in
just
line.
with a clothes.
I'm sorry, no, I
Better get in line.
I always say I would marry Sue Foley. I tell her all the time I would
No,
keep you
Sue
accustomed
Foley.
in the lifestyle to which you become accustomed because she's like
Sue
her.
Foley cooks.
You do the same thing. Give me a break.
So she knits. She's amazing.
Do you
I was
clean
hoping she
too?
could be here tonight.
Do you do laundry?
Me, not so. No, Matthew does the laundry. I
And he
don't
Do
does
you
it well.
snore?
He
Do you,
does it very well.
do you snore?
Sometimes.
All right.
Not since
You
I
sleep in
lost
the
weight.
basement.
Not since I lost weight.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, what's this,
Okay.
this chocolate stuff
All right.
that I'm dying to taste?
So, my best friend throughout high school was Christine DeVanza. She's the girl I told you about that got married last week.
Beautiful wedding.
We always had to have chocolate chip Haagen-Dazs ice cream, okay? We'd have the container of Haagen-Dazs and 2 spoons. And we would eat
Oh my God.
from the one container. Chris had 2 dogs, 2 little cute black dogs, Lady and Sham. I never had dogs growing up, so this was kind of a whole new thing for me. When I was there, dogs jumping on the bed and whatnot. So we would get about half, 3/4 of the ice cream done. And Chris would take a big scoop of ice cream and give it to the dogs.
No,
And the
I
dogs
would
would
do
lick
that.
it, lick it. Then she would put the spoon back in the thing. And guess what? I wouldn't have any more ice
Oh
cream.
my God. Yeah, that's kind of gross.
So,
Diet
I
tip.
wanted to come up because of our sleepover with a chocolate chip ice cream that I could actually eat.
So
With
you
the
can't
plan
eat
I
any
follow.
ice cream at all?
I
Any?
try to avoid dairy. It's very inflammatory.
Wow.
It causes my arthritis to flare.
Wow.
So I haven't had ice cream
I gotta
in
tell ya.
like a year and a half. Anyway,
Ice cream's not one of my weakness foods. Wine is one of my weakness foods.
chips are my weakness.
So I don't really have a problem with like if I don't have it, I'm not dying. But
I mean,
still,
a-
not to be able to have it, that would like freak me
A
out.
serving here and there, I'm okay. It's if I eat too much dairy. I have a
Okay.
problem.
It's when somebody
But
tells you
anyway.
no.
Yeah.
Anyway, this
it's delish.
amazing.
So we have to pass it
Okay.
out to everybody.
I'm calling it an ice cream.
Hold on.
An ice cream. Oh
I
my
love
God,
it.
it's like ice
Frozen bananas,
Oh my
cocoa
God.
powder, almond milk,
Everybody
and
got
coconut cream. You know the kind you buy in the can.
All right,
you
let's
want
fix this.
Whirled up in
You
the
see what?
blender, food processor, whatever you have.
Needs whipped cream.
Dairy-free chocolate chips, frozen in,
Good.
stirred in, and we have an ice cream. I think it's awesome.
And you want to know what? It pairs.
good.
It pairs
Wow.
with wine. So
How long did
everybody,
it take
while
you
you're
to
having
make?
your ice cream, take
It
a
was a
sip
little
of your
messy,
wine.
but it didn't take long at all.
Actually,
Well, you
with
drink-
10 minutes.
this
Oh,
and
that's
this,
good.
Orange chocolate.
Wow.
Now,
It's
really, really
delicious,
good.
right?
right? A little bit of sugar in the chips, but they are dairy-free chips.
Let me see. How many
I need
calories is
sugar,
in this
or
whole
else
don't know.
it's just,
I don't know.
This is
It's got fat because the coconut cream
this is
has
delicious.
fat, but it's healthy,
Healthy
fat.
fat.
Doesn't it taste just like ice cream?
This is absolutely
What'd you do, food
delicious.
process it?
Now my question is, does healthy fat also cause cellulite on my ass? I need to know that.
I don't know. I don't really worry about fats when I eat healthy
I-
fats. 'cause
I don't
I don't
either.
eat carbs.
I'm just joking.
I'm very little.
Listen, everybody knows that I have a psychosis, which is cellulite.
Okay. I gave up on that. Well,
So-
3 cesarean sections and a hysterectomy.
one of
There's
my-
so many bumps and lumps. I gave up.
I'm a big girl, that's the one thing I don't worry about.
You don't worry about cellulite?
Because I don't have any.
Yeah, well, that's the
God
thing.
bless me
My
with that.
mother, Mom, I'm really sorry that I'm disclosing this on a radio show, but my mom, I think it's genetic,
It is.
and my mom has a lot of cellulite, and
It's
she
like
had.
varicose veins.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things that,
She's not 40.
well, she's had it though for
No,
a long
you know
time,
what?
so it's one of my fears that I'm gonna have like.
Varicose veins? I think
No,
they're vari-
cellulite.
Oh, the
I've
cellulite.
got neither. I've got my father and my grandfather's legs.
Judy's got awesome legs.
Thank you.
Yeah,
She
no,
has
so-
the
so it is
best
genetic.
legs in town.
But I've got my
those
father's and grandfather's legs because my mother's, my sisters, they
They don't
have
have it.
issues, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to ask you guys, what do you worry about physically as you're aging?
My neck.
You know. Okay, yeah. I've noticed that in some of the shots when I've watched the shows. I go,
I'm doing
"Ugh."
laser tightening.
You are. What is? Are you doing the all therapy? Is that what you're doing? Because that's what it's called, all therapy, where they put a thing on your neck and it supposedly tightens it
No,
up.
it's like this,
Where are you going? Do you want to plug the person
Spa Fit Nation in,
in Belmore?
Patchogue.
Oh,
They
because
have
I
a
just
couple
heard.
of 'em.
Okay, can we ask what they're charging?
I don't remember, I did it through Groupon.
Ooh, a Groupon.
How many treatment? Now we're talking about neck tightening, which
Groupon.
we're all over
For
50
plastic
here, so
surgery.
we all have the ability to have turkey neck. So let me ask you a question. How many treatments did you go for?
So far, I only did 3, I have to do 3 more,
And did you take a before picture?
Your
No.
neck is lovely.
but,
You do have
I
a
do
nice
see
neck.
it.
Bobby,
Yeah.
can we get a
I'm
close up
doing
on her
this
neck?
stuff. No.
Let me me see.
You give great neck.
I'm coming in. Let me see
Oh,
your
there's
neck.
a man in the house.
You do. I would love to see, because I want to do that
And the
too.
stomach too, I'm doing the stomach
You-
as well, and that's made a big improvement with stretch marks.
Really?
Wow.
And it's the
I don't
same
have
type of
stretch
thing?
marks.
All
This
right.
woman, did you just hear this? Mary Lou
I
Russ
don't-
over here, one of
I
my
don't have stretch
my
marks.
best friends
You
in
don't
the
have any
entire
stretch marks?
Mary Lou
No.
Russ has 10 children. Did you hear
Stop
that?
it!
She just
Really
said
have
she has
10
no
children?
stretch marks.
I thought she was exaggerating.
You
Oh,
have
were
10
probably
children?
Like 95 pounds too when you were pregnant.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
you were. You were
I
little.
did 55 pounds when I was
Let me ask you a question. Did you ever
So
have
what
to
were you,
think about the
135
vaginal
total?
rejuvenation or any of that? Like where they tighten up that? Did you have them all
Natural.
natural? Oh my
The
God.
last one, you didn't tell him to stitch you up?
Hell no.
Let me ask you a
Shut it
question.
down.
The last 6
If I ask you,
Right?
if
No,
I
wait,
ask you
no.
a question that
You
you
might as well tummy tuck you and
After
everything.
the
They
last
wouldn't
one,
let him do it.
Amber, after the last one, Billy got stitched up.
If I ask you a question that you don't want to answer, you can
different
tell me you
stitching.
don't want to answer, but were they all planned?
Yes.
Wow,
more, but there was
10
too much of a
freaking kids.
difference.
I think we're getting called to go to a break. Oh, I got 2 minutes. Okay, they yelled at me last week that I didn't.
Okay, we got 2 minutes.
Wait,
So
I
when
want
you got married,
so
See
we-
your new shirts?
Yeah, do you see our new shirts? The
Who
living
loves
room.
those
If you-
shirts?
If you want to get a living room shirt, come on the living room. Now he's telling me we got to wrap it up because
Okay, well, these shirts were done to me in
We'll be
one
right
day
back.
by Up on a Wall Designs on North Broadway in Massapequa.
that's awesome. Yeah, I got to roll my sleeves up.
Yeah. I wanted the female cut ones, but
I want a tank
they were little
top.
pricey.
Yeah, these are really cute. And the fact that you went out and did it like so quick.
One day they did them for me. They, Signum Layla and Michael P. were terrific. They did the design right
I
there
don't
on
know
the
where you
spot.
have the time for all this shit. I mean, I could barely go to Payless to get slippers, my little pink
I
slippers.
wish I had known. I love those.
Oh man, I would
I
have gotten you a
got
pair.
these furry
And now
things
she's
on.
taking a break.
And
Oh,
they
we're taking
are
a break. We'll
coming
be
off
right
in
back.
a
I
minute
thought we
'cause
were on
they're
a
hot.
break. We'll be right
Hi, I'm Roger,
And I'm Steve.
and we own this house together.
Zap My Tax was so successful with our tax grievance.
We saved over $1,700 in our first year alone. And now we're signing up again.
In fact, we are so happy with Zap My Tax, we decided to save even more money and use Zap My Insurance as well.
Zap My Tax and Zap My Insurance. Two great choices and two great ways to save money.
All right, so we're back.
We're
We were
back.
just talking about Mary Lou and having 10 kids. I give you, so how many, what do you have? How many boys, how many girls?
6 girls, 4 boys.
Jesus Christ.
6
How
girls.
did you even
Can you
afford
imagine?
that?
I was just going to say, can you imagine what,
You
like,
just do it.
Let me ask you a question.
Tampons cost
I was
every
just
month?
going to say to you, were you
That
all,
was expensive.
were all the girls in sync?
Well, yeah.
They-
Once they started getting it, yes.
Well, now, are they all out of the house?
I only have 2 home now,
How, what are their ages?
19 and 14.
And do you work full time?
No.
Oh my God. I
But
don't know
Mary Lou
don't know how
has
you
worked
did 10
hours
ki-
and hours through the years at all different things.
I just don't even, I couldn't even imagine 10 kids. My grandmother had 14, 13 siblings, but that was back then. I mean, this isn't, you know,
It's a
like,
blast.
I don't know how, and you look great, and you have
Somebody
a,
had to make up for me not having kids.
oh my God, I mean, you really look happy and you look great. That's
And
awesome.
they're
God
amazing,
bless
amazing
you.
kids.
Wow.
Amazing kids. And when they were little, they would take care of each other. I had a party one time in the backyard. Do you remember the one I had the wicker couch at the back, and you
Ding,
were
ding,
sitting
I
on
need
the
to
couch with whoever was the youngest at the time, and all your kids were running around. Days after the party, I ran into some other friends that were there, and they're like, "Your friend with all those kids? I don't believe it. They took care of each other. She was able to enjoy the party. I couldn't do that with
So
2
let me ask you a
kids."
question. Did you ever feel like you put yourself completely last? I mean, did you manage it
still
all?
do.
You did. Did you
Always.
ever?
Always.
Always.
Were you ever a priority in your
PC,
life?
have some ice cream.
That's
I
good,
did.
PC. You were never a priority.
No. Even now I'm not.
Do you do it selflessly or do you do it disgruntlingly, if that's
She
the word?
looks
Like,
selfless.
you don't ever think about it. You don't ever like walk around the house kicking the freaking molding and going, God damn it, I don't have a minute to myself. I mean, because I have 2 kids and I'm doing that all the time. I'm
why-
throwing
that's why
shit.
you
You
stopped
did more.
Wow.
The more you had, the easier it got.
So you just woke up and you started making breakfast for 10 kids, or you threw waffles at everybody. I mean, how was it? Was it like Mary Poppins, or was it more like,
It was
you
work,
know?
but it was fun. It was a lot.
But that's
it was a
what
lot
she
of
wanted.
Fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's what she always wanted.
I mean, I could just imagine like waking up in the morning and singing la 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 la. I'd
no,
be
she
like, you
wasn't-
little
No,
bastards,
but
get your
she
fucking-
was out of bed, let's
Oh,
go, we're
yeah.
going to school.
One of my favorite phrases that I ended up using for years and years, I got from Mary Lou. When one of them would start to whine, she'd just turn around and say, "Suck it up!"
Suck it up,
Or
buttercup.
dry
It's
up.
not about
You must be
you.
very relaxed.
Dry up.
Wow.
Yeah, and the kids are too. It's not about them. They know life, shit happens and things change.
And is your house have any order at all, or is it a complete shit show? I mean,
Oh,
be
it has
honest.
order. It has order.
Really?
Always
Always clean, yeah.
God bless her.
They all had chores.
Can't
they
even
all did
imagine. I got
everything.
one.
No, it's, I trained them.
I
in every
want to
way.
come in with a camera. I want to see it. I don't believe it. I'm sorry.
You can come over anytime. The door's always open. We don't have a lock on the door.
Wow. And Kathy here has 3 boys, and that's a whole nother thing. Like, I always said, when you have a boy and a girl, the boy will do crazy things and the girl will talk him out of it. Because that was what it was with my niece and my nephew. My niece was a little wild, she still is, and my nephew is very calm, and he would say, "Kristen, I don't think we should do that. Like, let's not swing from the chandelier. Let's not jump off the thing." But when you have 2 boys, it's a complete chaos because the one boy will want to do something, and the brother's like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's get gasoline. Let's get rope." And it turns it, somebody posted something.
Boys are really, really physical.
Yeah. They're harder to keep alive.
They're very like destructive, and
Yeah.
they bring in their school bag and they knock everything down. I'm like, really? This is where we live. Be careful.
Do they beat the crap out of each other?
All the
Oh yeah.
They do. But there's a book called Real Boys, and I read it 20 some odd years ago, and it talked about how boys really don't know how to hug and kiss and like show affection to each other like girls do. That wrestling and all of that kind, not necessarily
Is that
physically
physical
hurting each other,
attention.
but wrestling and stuff was the way that they could
Interesting.
physically
I never
show
heard that, and I have 3 boys.
show like affection towards each other, and even my husband would be wrestling. I remember we were on a ski trip, and the 3 of them were like in their boxers wrestling on the floor. I'm like, is this normal? I mean, it's complete, right?
My boys always say that, like, "Ma, this is the way boys treat each other. This is the way."
This
Yeah,
is
but girls, so you have 2 girls that growing up together. My sister and I would be at each other, like we're
pulling
ready to
each
kill
other's
other.
hair.
Like we
Okay,
that's
so-
never physical, but in her screaming. And then 2 seconds later, she's like, "Can I get a ride to my friend's house?" And I'd be like, "Okay, let's go." And my mother would be in her room,
Yeah,
like,
see, that's a sister thing, I think.
shaking, like I'm going crazy. My daughters hate each other.
Yeah. That's a
And we'd be
sister
like, "Fine,
thing.
we're done." She's like, "What? You just."
Girls
nuts.
also beat the crap out of each other because I've heard from some sisters like pulling hair
Yeah, you know
and
what? We didn't
cra-
get it. We didn't get that deep. No, and then again, I had.
Well,
What did I have for Peggy?
I used to
I
pull
had-
Peggy's hair.
No, what did you
well,
have?
Peggy used to drive us a little crazy when we were young and sleepovers, and Peggy hated. We love Peggy now. I adore Peggy now.
Greatest girl ever. I gotta say.
She was a buster.
Peggy hated this. Well, she was 4 years younger than us.
Yeah. And she-
Peggy
yeah.
hated the sound of filing nails. So Judy and I, when we had our sleepovers, would always have a nail
So, like,
file
you were
on it.
torturing her
and
on
Peggy
purpose,
would
you
come
little
in the room
bitches.
and we called it Peggy Repellent.
That
And
is,
that was
so you were
so
a mean girl.
I really
No.
Well, I
it was
really
a little
wasn't.
sister mean. It's a totally
Yeah.
different dynamic.
And you know what? I wasn't. And this is a sleepover story I wanted to tell. And we were very, very young. Judy and I have been friends for over 50 years. I
Wow.
can't even believe I'm saying that. And we
We
became
are
friends.
freaking old, man.
We became friends really only because our mothers were friends. And we are very, very different. Our life paths have been very, very different. The kind of men we like are very, very different. Anyway, everything is different. But we were always there for each other. And it was a sleepover you had for your birthday. I don't think we could have been more than 6. It was the first sleepover I had ever gone on.
How do you remember this? I don't remember like
I'm
let
trying
me,
to now.
Well, let me tell you, she doesn't remember this, but it was something that impacted me, and that's why I remember it. A lot of girls. I was a shy kid. I was the nerdy kid that had my nose in a book and wore the glasses and whatnot. And Judy was much more boisterous and social than I was back then. Anyway, I got a little bullied by some of the girls at the party.
bitches.
And look at her face. Still, she's
She didn't
ready.
even know. Judy
she
didn't
is
even know.
still ready. You are still ready to jump to my defense. I
Yeah.
can see it. I
Yeah.
can see your face just did what your face did at 6 years old.
So what these little bitches do to
I
you?
don't see that. I don't remember.
I want to
But
go back.
Judy jumped to my defense and protected
Yeah,
me.
I don't like mean girls.
And as I look back, I know that was the day I knew that we would be friends forever.
Wait, can I tell my BFF story?
Yes.
Because she's
Yes,
Yeah, the
and
other
I wanna
Judy
hear more.
BFF.
My BFF Judy's here. Actually, and my other BFF's here too, but we already talked about him. My best friend Judy Badowski is here, and when I was pregnant with Tyler, Judy, correct me if I'm wrong, Jude. St. Jude, I call her. I was walking around the street of Massapequa Park, and I didn't really know anybody because I came from Bayside. I was living in Bayside, and I was working in the city for 15 years, so I didn't know anybody out here. I was by myself. And she saw me, and she used to have a business that she would put the storks on the lawn. And she approached my husband and said, I see that your wife is pregnant. When she has the baby, let me know, and I'll put a stork on your lawn.
That's how you became friends?
Yeah, so I had the baby, and she did that, and of course she wouldn't charge because that's who she is. I'm a ruthless businesswoman. I would have been like, look, I normally do it for 175, but for you I'll do it for 45. But like I would have made it out like
You are so generous.
But she did it for free. And of course, after I have the baby, I waddle down there with my carriage to go say thank you. And I literally walked into her kitchen and I never left.
Aww.
And I literally was at her house like every day. And
the boys.
and the boys. And I don't know how I would have survived if I didn't have her. I swear to God, I say it. I don't know how I would have done it because I was so isolated from everything and everyone I knew. All my friends were in the city. They were all still single. After I had my second son, I got severely depressed because I was isolated from my whole life, you know?
When you're a mom and you don't know people in the neighborhood and
Yeah.
you haven't your kids haven't gone to school, so you haven't met people. It's very isolating in the beginning.
I was bumping into walls, like literally, like what I was crying. I didn't know what to do with myself. And then, Judy would have me at her house all the time, and then I started to get out and I met some friends. But over the years, we just have like a sister relationship. I always say with the right female friends, you don't need sisters, because I don't have a sister, but I feel like I do.
Exactly.
And I know a lot of women who have sisters, but their sisters suck. And I'm not saying all sisters suck.
I know someone in the audience who feels that way.
But I have a lot of friends that have sisters, and their sisters don't, they don't level up. They just don't rise to the occasion. But Judy has never failed me.
Right.
And I hope I've never
Kathy
failed
has
you.
the
I love
greatest
you.
sisters.
I have great sisters.
They're
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I'm not saying everybody
Kathy has
does.
the most fun sisters ever.
But
My-
we used to
my-
pull each
my
other's
sister
hair
is
all the way
amazing.
to the ground and beat each other up.
Right.
I think sometimes that when
And
you have a
occasionally as
sister,
adults, you feel like that too.
I think sometimes you take each other for granted when you have a sister. Like I could never take her for granted because what if I did and she wasn't there? Yeah, she kicked my
gotcha.
ass.
Right. My
You know what
mother
I mean?
said that my sister and I would be best friends when we got older, and I told her to keep dreaming.
And you're
And
not?
she was
My mother used to say
absolutely
that too,
right.
but no,
No?
never happened for me. But my
it's
mother
too
used
bad.
to say that.
No, my
Are
sister
you
and I-
best friends
I know
with
it
her
didn't
now?
happen for
Yes,
Mary
we're
Lou.
very close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
I think
close.
that's great.
I've often wished I had a sister. I have just one brother, and we're only 10 months apart. And
That is crazy.
it's a love-hate relationship. And I've wished at times that I had a sister. And then I think, it would probably be exactly the same as it is with my
I don't
brother.
know. I mean, I'm really close with my brothers too. I think it's
three
the
brothers?
kind of
3
person.
sisters.
3 sisters.
And 1 brother.
That's a lot of sisters.
But one sister actually, because they're that whole 4 of them is 10 years span between me and the next.
What, you have 6
Or
siblings?
5 altogether.
Okay.
So they're the awesome foursome, and I'm the lonely only.
Wow.
But they
They're much
reverse
older.
that.
They're much
You know,
older.
They're miserable together, and I'm the spoiled brat.
Now you're the youngest?
You're the baby.
I'm the baby. After
Were you an
10.
oopsie?
Yes.
You were an oopsie.
Yeah, actually, my mother was told she couldn't have any more children. So
What?
big oopsie.
Wow.
But one of my sisters actually was like a mom to me because of the age difference.
Yeah, 10 years is a long
Now, when I
span.
lost my mom, she
10
was
is
like
the closest?
10 is the next one.
So the oldest is how much older than you?
16. The
Wow.
oldest is 16.
That is like
16
parents
years
almost,
older,
yeah.
And Mary Lou, what's the
Actually,
span
my
of your
nephew
2 years?
was 7 years younger
For
than
you and
me.
your sister?
In
No,
kindergarten, I got
between my,
abused.
Oldest and youngest kid.
Mary Lou's got 20 years between the oldest and the youngest of her 10 children. And are there cliques in your 10? Are there cliques or are they all close?
they're all close. The baby, my youngest one, she's an only child.
Because
She
she's,
had one every year for 10 years.
Every other?
About
Every other.
19 months, yeah.
wow.
And then after the 9th one, I wasn't getting pregnant. The doctor said I was done, and I cried. I cried to her. She's like, "What are you fucking?"
No, you know what she said?
Wow,
know
you
what she
wanted
said?
more after
Yeah.
9?
Well, no, listen to me. This is what she said.
My
I can't-
vagina hurts just talking about this.
No, she said, I can't stop at an uneven number.
My cha-cha,
Oh
my
my
cha-cha hurts. You must have OCD if you had to have
Not at
10.
all. Not at all.
Wow,
Did
that
you have
is.
a number in your head when you started?
I wanted like 12.
Well, then this little
But then she
this
started
little
to
item
get-
would have came
She
in
started to get
handy.
afraid to tell people. I think
Oh,
with,
yeah, I didn't tell
with
her.
Rebecca,
That you were
her
pregnant?
husband and I were the
Because
only
the
ones
people
that knew
looked
for like
disappointed,
5 months.
People say, what are you crazy?
Yeah.
What are you stupid? What are you doing?
Did you feel judged?
Don't you like
I was
hate
judged
people?
all the time.
You
All
were.
the time.
By who? Family,
Yeah,
friends?
you care.
They
You're
go
not
to the
raising them,
supermarket.
you care.
They ask, is it by the same man? No, I sell
All right,
myself
so we
out.
should give her a cheer all together.
I am. Woo!
That's
10 kids. I think we're gonna
These
take.
two really poor dads.
No, I
These
read
two
my
got a richer dad.
Wow. We'll be right back. We all know how important it is to shop local. Christine and I are here right now to talk to you about Long Island Loyalty. Long Island Loyalty is a company created for people and businesses to shop local and support each other. When you go into a store that's participating in the Long Island Loyalty program, you will get 10% back on your card from any purchase that you make. Christine was showing me today the app. All you have to do is download the app, longislandloyalty.com, and when you go into a participating vendor, they will scan your app and put 10% back on your card. Right now, Christine's got a balance about $45.
I'm saving to get my hair done because there's a salon that I go to on here.
It's really important to shop local. www.longislandloyalty.com. Download the app, find them on Facebook, find their website, support local businesses. Thank you so much. longislandloyalty.com. Hi guys, welcome back. We're having a pajama party here in the living room. Wow, that was a little feedback. We have a lot of guests in the audience. They came to participate with us, our BFFs and their friends and our friends. So we're all here chatting about everything that we possibly can. We've touched on Turkey Neck. I want to go back to Turkey Neck because I want to go back to the name of the place that you are getting this done.
Spa Fit Nation.
Spa Fit Nation. I want to go on and see the before and afters because I seriously want to do something about my under eyes. Like that's my thing.
That's my thing.
Oh,
So,
we complain about it every week. For
yeah.
God's sake.
How
And
long ago was the Groupon?
They run it
And
all the
here.
time.
And she got and the marionette
me.
lines, which is
Yeah.
probably filler,
Then
right?
there's the 11s.
Yeah.
Right in front, the 11s.
So you got the marionette lines,
And
Turkey
hide
Neck.
with your bangs.
Yeah,
You
no,
can hide with
this
your
is what
ads.
bothers
Yes,
me
like
most.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
maybe
Like
a
I've
little
been
bit
smoking for 50 years.
So I think we have an order of things that we can't stand about ourselves. We have turkey neck, we have bags under the eyes are
That should be a show you guys should do.
well, you know
I
what?
want to have your friend Allie on.
Yeah,
She
for
gave
the
me some
makeup.
great makeup tips, and I think I've been able to hide my
Much
my
too,
under eye
much
circles
better.
a little
Well, I
better.
just want to
since I
point
met her.
out that the lighting in here sucks. It is the worst lighting. So, I mean, I know that I don't look 22, but I don't look 90. And this lighting, this overhead lighting, makes it all worse
Yeah, it's
because
really-
it just shoots
I
down.
think
Now
that
I
would be
know I
any
like.
TV show.
Underneath.
No, I think it needs to be backlit because remember Moonlighting when Sybil Shepherd,
they were
they
Soft
used-
focus.
they used
First
to-
of all, it was Sybil Shepherd.
All right, PC.
God damn it! What do you mean we don't deserve that kind of
No,
lighting?
they put a soft focus on that. Hey, Bobby, can you get right on that? A
Yeah.
Soft focus.
So Christine and I know he's not. Well, you know what? We're costing him a lot of money.
Bobby is very good to us. Paradise Studios is where we film. 20 Broadway, Massapequa.
Entrance in the back.
Very,
they-
very good to us. Great place to rent some space. Come down to open jam night on Thursday nights.
Yeah, it's a great studio.
Bobby Lacera takes care of his customers, that's for sure.
We will be here for a long time. But yeah, so we gotta. I want it. We gotta. I gotta stop
Gotta,
saying
you're
I
a
gotta.
Long Island
I'm such a
girl.
Long Island girl. It's funny because I was listening to Michelle Collins, a comedian. She has a morning talk show, and she sounds so generic, and so her grammar is so. And I'm just
hate
like,
my accent.
how does she speak like that? Like, does she practice that? I'm so Brooklyn.
from the Midwest.
I can't
Probably
even.
from the Midwest.
In Midwest, I just
I
said
can't
it.
even
It's
take the
Omaha.
Brooklyn out of me.
No accent.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
it's
Because
unbelievable.
when I try to not talk with my
I have a
Long
friend, that's why
Island
I'm saying, oh,
accent,
she hears me on
Speak for
Facebook.
20 years of her life.
It's too
My
much.
friend
silly.
that you guys met.
What's that?
She's from Ohio. She has no accent.
Yeah, they speak totally different. We are so Brooklyn-y.
it's
And we're not from Brooklyn, but we sound like that.
Yeah.
People go, are you Jewish? I'm like, no, I'm Italian, but it's like the same
Kind of
thing.
the same
I'm
when
like,
you're on Long
oi,
Island.
Mazel
oi,
tov.
Oi.
oi. So Morgan came in with this little
Morgan's
thing.
on the board for us, Morgan
Yeah.
Maxwell.
She is digital media queen. And we might, yeah, you
change my Instagram handle now.
you are the bitch on the board.
We need to get you a tiara.
That's what we need to get. We need to get, yeah, Tiara, a bitch on the board. I like that. But she came in with this. She's doing some work with Panty Fresh. This is absolutely adorable. I don't know what this goes for. What does this retail for? $15.99. So for $15.99, you get this little box, and inside it has a little pair of underwear, and the underwear I would say are Victoria's Secret quality, because I have Victoria's Secret thongs, and they're the same quality, same fabric actually.
You should need a spare pair of underwear.
Comes,
You know, you
it
never know
comes,
when you're not going to go home one night.
you know what? It's just a great little thing to even to buy a couple and just throw in your suitcase when you're traveling.
Stocking stuffers.
Yeah.
For your
It
girls.
comes with a panty liner. A panty liner, I guess, if you still get your period, which I don't, so I don't need that. I could probably use this to maybe wipe my underarms.
The sweat.
But, but
my room.
but and then it comes with a little wipe so that you can freshen yourself up, and a clean pair of underwear, a little thong. How many colors does it come in?
White, black, nude.
White, black,
Are
and
there
nude.
non-thong versions?
Yeah.
Who wears a non-thong?
I do not. I have never worn a thong in my
Stop
life.
it! Are you kidding me?
What is wrong
It
with
goes
you?
up
Never.
there anyway.
I hate this. It's terrible.
I don't wear a thong for the same reason. I don't want anything.
It's, look, if you're wearing the right thong, you don't even feel it.
What is the purpose? Well, first of all,
I just want to point this out. I bought my niece her first
this
thong
is
when she
awful.
was 12.
This
Her
is
mother
awful
and my brother were like, "Are you crazy?" I'm like, "She's 12 years old. I mean, it's time. No panty lines. Come
That's
on
right,
now.
you have to.
It's either you're going
used to
commando
have to
or
buy
you're
the
wearing a
well,
thong."
you know, 3 cesarean sections and a
Everything else is a
hysterectomy.
bunch up there anyway.
I have to have something that comes above the scar line.
Wait a
because-
second. Do you
Yeah,
have?
sorry.
I just want to know.
High-waisted thong.
I'm like a Sharpay. Does anybody else not like wax totally? It's totally waxed.
hairless
Everything's
wonder.
it's like gone. She's a hairless
I'm a
wonder. She
hairless
has no hair.
I haven't shaved my legs in probably 5 years.
Wow.
I never had a lot, and then after menopause,
Wow. So we did a show a couple of weeks ago, and one of the segments was no to camel toe. So we really are not interested in seeing camel toe. So my question to you ladies is, who still has hair at this point? Does anybody? Does everybody wax?
Oh, that's
Listen,
TMI.
I don't know
Sorry.
what kind of Italian you are.
You know, honestly, I can't take it down to the
There,
skin.
everywhere.
It's clipped.
didn't
It's
know
neat,
Yeah,
it's
the
got-
landing strip. I mean, do you wax?
If I take it, then I'll
Do you-
get
do you do,
ingrown
like,
because
under
it's
here,
so
or-
thick.
Really?
I cannot go down to the skin, but it's tight. And
All right, it's tight. It's
I've
groomed.
got, yeah, the military cut. we'll call
Loretta,
it.
the military.
I should have sent Bobby a picture. Did you see the pubic hair shoes on Facebook?
I'm gonna vomit. I'm going
it was
to
the most
vomit.
disgusting thing I ever saw. They were nude pumps with curly hairs all over.
Oh
them.
my
Stop it.
God.
I'm gonna be
Disgusting.
sick.
The most disgusting things I have
would
ever
ever wear
seen.
that?
I don't know.
Disgusting.
Who belongs to the Looking Fabulous page on Facebook?
Not me. I
If you
do.
find it, send the picture to Bobby.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Oh my God, I'm
Look
gonna look at
Sorry.
this.
Love you, Bobby.
Well,
I mean, well, okay, let's wait.
Stop
Is
playing
it
with
to
your mic.
look? Is
Oh.
it actual pubic hair?
Yeah.
Just
Okay,
to
I'm
look
gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Now,
Send
Synthetic
it.
pubic
pubic
hair.
hair.
Chat amongst yourselves.
It's
Since we went here,
So this is really
Oh,
adorable.
they're disgusting.
This little Panty Fresh
Chat amongst yourselves.
package, and the thing that Morgan and I were talking about. You go to the gym, you go running or whatever, you take your little dirty underwear and you put this in this sealable little bag, which is really cute actually.
That's a good idea.
I would
fact, if you hashtag on Instagram Panty Fresh Gives Back, they donate $1 to autism research and awareness.
I
Ah.
need even more now.
The creator of this, her son has autism.
I
We need to
love
have her
it.
on the show.
Yeah.
I love it. That's really, really, really cute. But I would say it's $14.99. You said or $15? I would say she should go a little. The price point needs to be a little less. It needs to be around $11.99, and I would have no problem buying 3 and throwing them in my
She's gotta
suitcase.
get it out there first.
Yeah, she's got to get it out there because she probably spent a
Okay.
lot of money
Where
in
do you get
development and research. But once she
Shark
gets it
Tank.
down
Get
pat,
them on
Shark Tank.
pantyfresh.com.
Yeah.
Also available on Amazon.
absolutely adorable. I
Get her
will.
on Shark Tank, Laura.
Okay,
I will
Bobby,
buy
I'm
and support.
sending you a photo.
Really cute,
You
really
found
cute.
it?
I
yeah, if
found
you guys want
it.
to check this
Hang
one
on.
out. Here, check
Hang
this.
on, hang
Open
on.
that up and feel the undies. They're really
These
cute.
are clothes. Look,
Open it up. Open it up.
It's not a phone.
Are those the non-thongs?
Yeah, that's
I want to see that.
oh, they're the
Okay,
great pants.
so we're touching on a lot of subjects, and the hour goes so quick. I wanted to ask you guys, I know all
Wait.
tonight we were going to come here for a pajama party, so none of us were really worried about makeup, hair, or whatever, but I'm having my bedroom painted, so my whole entire upstairs is in disarray. My question to you ladies, and just shout out your answer, we'll go Anne-Marie first. How long does it take you to get ready on an average day? We're over 50, so, you know, it's a whole nother hell. Morgan can probably get ready in 60 seconds. How long does it take you to get ready? Makeup and hair.
That's funny that you say that because I'm starting to learn about makeup now. Right, Chris?
Okay.
You were just saying that.
Yes.
Because I never needed it before.
What's happening?
I never
Yeah.
wore it before, never needed it before, but I'm desperate for it. So now I went from 20 minutes hair and makeup to like an hour.
Hair and makeup, an hour. All right, we will be right back.
An
We're going to continue
hour?
on with the hair and makeup.
Okay.
Be right
That's
back.
Hi, I'm Roger.
And I'm Steve.
And we own this house together.
Zap My Tax was so successful with our tax grievance.
We saved over $1,700 in our first year alone. And now we're signing up again.
In fact, we are so happy with Zap My Tax, we decided to save even more money and use Zap My Insurance as well.
Zap My Tax and Zap My Insurance. 2 great choices and 2 great ways to save money.
I think we are back.
very hard to tell.
I've sent the picture of the disgusting pubic hair shoes to the producer. Hopefully he can get it up to show you guys.
All right, we got a lot going on.
That
We got
sounded
a lot
really
of
weird.
crosstalk here.
Sounds like
A
something
little
We
crazy.
do. Okay,
So
get with the program, girls.
we
You're over talking.
just learned that Panty Fresh also makes a non-thong. So Kathy's gonna hold that up because Christine doesn't wear thongs. Actually, let me just
Those are actually
rephrase
really
that.
nice.
I like
Christine
those.
doesn't wear thongs yet. Okay?
This girl is changing my life
Because
in
Christine
so many
is
ways.
going to have a thong on. I want to take bets right now. I want to have. Wait, everybody get out $1. I want to take bets that within a month I will get Christine McCauley in a thong.
Yeah, that is
okay?
so doubtful.
And I'll probably get a picture of it. It's
I'm gonna take that bet, and I'm gonna say I'll bet you $100 it ain't
I
happening.
think I'm gonna get you in a thong. When I
Well,
show
hold
you.
it down, take it down.
Wait a second. When I show you your ass in a pair of pants,
Yeah.
in
But
regular
I got
underwear
a
and a
flat
thong,
ass now.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to make you look so much different. And I'm also going to show you how to do squats and get your hiney up.
She's gonna start taking classes.
I actually kind of like my
Tuesday,
flat.
Thursday.
Yeah, I can't go tomorrow. I forgot that I'm working 1 to 5.
Well,
Anyway,
what are you
another
doing?
story.
What class?
Go ahead, tell
An
her.
exercise class at St. Anthony's High School.
Oh my God, my kids went to St. Anthony. Your kids didn't go to St.
Oh,
Anthony's.
okay.
did they?
Oh my
Hey
God,
guys, check this
shoes.
out. Check this
Wait a
out.
second. Wait a
That's
second.
Pubic
disgusting.
hair.
Wait a second.
shoes.
I have to
Is
get up and
that
see
the
this.
grossest
Hold
thing
on a
you've ever
second.
seen?
Whoa. My mic
Careful,
is stuck
Lori.
on something.
Oh my God.
Hold on a second here.
Why? That's what I want to
That
know.
was on Facebook.
I
Why?
am going to vomit.
looking
What the
fabulous.
hell is that
What?
about? That
Who
is
thinks of these
disgusting.
things?
All right, did you
gotta
find
be-
out whether it's
got to be.
real or
I don't know.
synthetic?
I don't know. It's pretty
Oh,
gross.
that is so gross.
It's pretty gross.
synthetic,
Okay,
who
we
cares,
can take
nasty.
that down now.
Oh my God! What people are willing to share on the internet. Wait, can we go back to how long it takes each of us to get ready?
Oh, okay.
So
I'm in hair, makeup, the whole bit.
it's an hour for you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now,
all right.
including a
Mary
shower
Lou, you got
and a
10
shower.
kids.
15
I'm
minutes.
including the shower.
Stop it. Your hair and your makeup. Your
Shower.
hair looking
15
like that
minutes.
takes
Go,
15.
Wait.
15 minutes.
Blow drying and everything?
That's why she has 10 kids.
Kath, how long?
Half an hour.
Half an hour, hair and makeup.
Half hour for me, too.
Shower,
Yeah.
dress,
Oh, no.
hair.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Half hour
Do you
for
blow
me.
dry your hair?
Not every day.
No, because you have great hair. It's like Chinese straight. So it's automatically. So that's not fair. I want to add 15 minutes
curly,
because
kinky hair, thank
she
you.
has completely gorgeous
Well, I don't
Chinese
have
straight
very
hair.
thick hair, so if you were really going to add to blow dry it, probably 10 more minutes.
Yeah, and you look great. You?
If I blow
Lorraine?
dry my hair,
Yeah.
then I gotta add on a half hour. But otherwise, 10, 15.
That's it?
Yeah.
Me
I'm
too.
spending way too much time looking
Well,
at the
you-
pores on my
what
face
are you
and
doing?
plucking hairs out of my chin. I mean, I go into the 10 times mirror and it's like I can't, I see things and I'm picking and I need a refill. I mean, I'm gonna go through this whole
PC
bottle
is
by
on
myself.
it. On it, on it, on
Sip,
it.
everybody's got a sip. Judy, how long does
I
it
don't
take
even have
you?
a drink. How is this? I didn't even
A
taste
full
my drink.
hour?
Full hour.
Hair and makeup, and you
Yeah,
have really
I'm in the
thick hair.
shower like 15 minutes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
me.
Oh, it
All
needed
right,
ice,
we would
but it's
count.
good.
Is your time, Anne Marie, with a
Shower.
shower? Okay. And Judy, second Judy.
3 minutes. And honestly, I don't wear any makeup. My hair is curly. I get out of the shower. I fluff. I'm out the door.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Judy is very
You're
low
taking
maintenance.
more than
Always
a
has
minute.
been.
really,
shower.
really. What's
I
that?
take like a
Don't you
3
take more than a
shower.
3-minute
No,
shower?
I don't.
Well, no. With the shower, it would be. I take 10 to 15 minutes in the shower. Really, 15 minutes and I'm out
Well,
the
I'm
door.
Italian, I
But then
shave
again, I
every
was
shower.
a
That
single
takes
mother
time.
too, so you know.
I don't
couldn't
shave
turn
every
my back
shower,
on
but-
Frankie for more than 3 minutes. So you know, it was
true.
really, you know, Frankie.
Oh,
we
yeah.
all know Frankie.
Oh, no.
So you know, it was
I'm
like in
surprised
the
you
shower,
got
out
a
the shower,
shower.
you're out the door because my.
Oh,
son-
that's another question. How often do you guys shave? Like I shave probably every other day. Like I can't. Like you said, Anne-Marie, we're Italian.
Every
Like
other day I shower, every other day I shave. Every
Yeah.
shower.
yeah.
So when I was younger, I had to
you
shave
don't shower
twice
every
a day.
day?
No.
Sometimes I shower twice a day.
No, well, you know what? Sometimes I do.
'Cause I work out.
I do a quick, whatever.
You know what they
But
call
you know
that?
what? Yes, I don't want to say that on the air.
What'd you
But-
say?
You know what they call that?
Yeah, don't say that.
The Italian horse
It's
shower?
not me saying, there you go.
The Italian
But the
shower.
hair, I'm
Guys,
starting
it's
to
too
try
hot in
not
here
to
for
wash
these
it so
things.
much because when you wash it so much, it's when it falls out.
I know. You know, they also said, and
And
I don't know if
that.
this is true,
I hate
but they
being
say
in the
that
shower if I can't wash my
when you
hair.
work out, it releases something, and they say that causes hair loss too. It releases, I guess, testosterone, and somebody said that you could spray something on your head. I don't know if it's true, because quite frankly, I don't believe any of it. I just have really, about 15 years ago, I had a lot of stress. I won't mention any names or what exactly happened. I'll just look his way. I had a lot of stress on a job site, and I literally lost my hair.
Well,
so the
there's a
whole
name
top
for
of
that.
my head fell
That's
out.
called alopecia.
Alopecia.
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
alopecia
And it
too.
came
Did
back,
you?
but it came
Well,
back
I
thin.
lost my hair.
Came
It
back
was
really.
thin before.
It was
Way
not
back.
bullshit.
Yeah, but usually with alopecia, you don't have hair on your arms or your legs.
Right,
or
that's
stuff
true.
like
It was
that.
stress.
That's
I'm
true.
eating more of this ice cream
Everywhere.
to relieve
Yeah.
my
So
stress.
good.
No, you
My
know what? I
eyebrows
never
are gone.
had hair on my arms,
tattoo
but my
now.
leg. I have to
Oh,
shower.
really?
I would have to shave twice a day when I was a teenager.
Oh my
I
God.
would get 3 o'clock shadow.
Why did you
Falling
have to
today.
shave when you were a teenager? Who was rubbing against
I
your
mean, when,
legs?
when I was because you had to wear a bathing suit, you had to go out with shorts on.
I remember when I was in
Am I-
seventh grade,
But
and I started to shave the top of my leg.
Well, I have a story about that too. Go ahead, though. I'll
So when
piggyback
we were
off of
younger,
you.
right, you only shaved the bottom of your leg.
Always,
'Cause
yeah.
your mother was like, only do the bottom because it's going to grow back thicker, blah, blah, blah.
right.
Another lie they told you. If you
Yeah.
masturbated, you were going to
Well,
lose your
why
Why did our mothers not want us to
eyesight or
shave?
whatever.
What
Like-
was the deal there?
Yeah.
What was the deal with
They
them not
didn't-
wanting
well,
us to shave?
I don't
How
know,
did you-
actually.
When you go on a first date, you wouldn't shave your legs because this way you knew you were going to come home by yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe mommy thought if you had hairy legs, you wouldn't do
Okay.
that.
Well, it used to be like, I shaved my legs for this, right? Wasn't that the line? Like, if you went out on a bad date, you'd be like, I shaved my legs for
Are
this
your
crap?
teenage boys really noticing whether you shave?
I gotta be honest with
You know what?
True.
When you're a
If-
teenage girl, you don't think that
If
way.
my son will allow me, I will show his videos from his spring break in Cabo, and I'm gonna tell you right now, those boys don't give a crap about whether you're shaving or not, all right? They don't care about the hair on your legs.
And how old is he?
20.
And they don't care about the hair on your shoes
I got a
either.
19-year-old.
They don't care about any of that.
Awful.
But
Awful.
yeah, and then it was like I'm gonna go to the top of my leg, and I started to shave the top. So now, now I shave everything, like except my head.
Well, being a hairless wonder, when we were that young age and we started shaving a little more, I remember a group of girlfriends at the beach talking about how they had to shave all in here, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
You're Italian
And they
too.
said, don't you have to shave in here? I'm like,
No. Oh my God, I suffered. It was like,
and
that's
like I
what
said,
it is.
since menopause, I do need some lotion. Another
No,
thing,
you know what
since
you need?
menopause, I'm
You
so
need
Yeah,
dry.
me too. And I never had
So
that
dry.
problem.
You need oil. Use one of these oils.
Can I put
Lorraine
this?
brought us
Lorraine.
oils.
Yeah,
Can
water.
this go on your right on your skin like lotion?
Yeah, you need that
Oh.
on your legs, and
I
that's
bet it
what'll make
smells
that
good,
go.
too.
That's alligator skin.
It is.
It's from heat. It's from the dry.
Yeah, it's
When we
terrible
were
lately.
hiking in Peru, I bought some jojoba oil. I don't know if you guys
Jojoba.
have jojoba,
Ho-
jojoba,
ho-
jojoba.
ho- ho.
No, I'm gonna tell you right
Ho-
now.
ho-
I
ho.
got rid of my alligator legs. It took
Really?
it all away. I swear to God, and I use it all the time.
nice.
The only problem is you can't put it on your legs
Oh, this
before you.
smells
Jojoba.
wonderful.
Jojoba.
Oh, but-
I like
Wow.
when you say
Listen, it's not the first word I butchered, and it's not going to be the last. Okay?
Lorraine, thank you. This smells
My grandmother
so
used
good.
to say Earl, Burl, Spurl.
Yeah, that was my family.
Right?
There you go. Oops, there you go.
So I want to ask you ladies a question
She's throwing
because
around the house.
Morgan, I'm not going to try and get in your peak.
we
I might
got,
be
we got a lot
Yeah.
going on
No,
here in
I'll
the
give it
room.
to- I'll give it to Morgan.
Wait, I want to go around.
That
Oh!
reminds me of like slumber parties.
This smells so
Didn't
good.
you learn about products at slumber parties?
I learned about sex.
I learned about a
Besides
lot
sex.
at
Yes.
slumber parties.
So we can get into that in a second, but you're talking about products. So
Yeah.
like, we would all share, what's your perfume? What kind of makeup do you use? And when you come to the shaving thing, I found out there was a thing called no bumps.
They got to crosstalk. They won't hear us. Peters, PC, you're supposed to be stopping the crosstalk, not contributing to it.
Jojoba oil.
Listen,
Such a bad influence.
I'm allowed to make a boo-boo on a word. It's going to happen. What can I tell you?
Jojoba. Jojoba?
Jojoba oil.
Jojoba.
Jojoba oil.
Ho, ho, ho.
Now I lost my train of thought. This is how
We're
it
talking
happens.
about products.
No, but what I wanted to say is this. Do you sometimes not want to go out at night because you don't want to get ready? Because I'm at that point sometimes.
If
I'm
I
like,
go home,
nah,
I don't go
it's
back
not
out.
worth it.
That's it.
If
Yeah.
I go home, I don't go back out.
I
Yeah,
have
gotta
to go
stay
out early because if I go home, I sit my butt down, or I do get.
You gotta
that's
come
it.
get me.
You know what? I don't know about any of you girls, but
And you
when I
got
get out
your
in the
bra
house,
back on.
yeah, when I walk in the house, the shoes come off, the bra come off.
First thing,
Done.
and you don't want to go back out.
And that's it. If I
that-
got to put that stuff back on, it better be for a really good reason.
Are we all like that at this point?
Yeah.
I'm the same
I'm
way.
really way boss.
Like, and I say to myself, I
Has to
like
be
to go
really
out right
good.
after work because then it's a happy hour and I'm right out from the office. But
Right.
once I get to my house, I'm like, listen,
Really?
unless somebody's taking their clothes off or buying me something or I'm getting something for free, I'm not going. Because I feel like I've done a lot of it already.
Yeah, but I've been forcing the issue.
What do you
Because
mean?
I feel old.
You've been forcing yourself to go out?
Yeah,
Do
like.
you have date night with your husband?
Recently.
Yeah, we've
Couples
recently
night.
started doing that
Couples
again,
night.
actually.
But it's like 8 o'clock, because, you know, on, especially Friday nights, by the time everybody gets settled to go out somewhere, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Yeah, my husband and I try to do one night a week together to go out.
Nice.
Everybody knows where Tommy is on Friday nights. So if you want to kill my husband, he's at Big Daddy's. He's got a stool with his name on it. That's where he is every
My
Friday night.
husband is a
Are you with
musician,
him
so
there?
he's playing all
I
weekend.
love Big Daddies.
I love Big Daddy's too, and shout out to Big Daddy's. Unfortunately, I can't eat that food every Friday night because I just can't. It's not on my regimen.
You can't just get like grilled chicken there, I'm sure, if you ask for it, a blackened
You know what?
smells
When
so
I go to
good.
Big Daddy's, I want jambalaya.
Yeah, me
I
too.
want a steak.
Their pasta
I want-
jambalaya
I
is
want-
good.
I want
I'm not
that
actually a
jambalaya.
fan there.
I want
Yeah.
the heaviest.
The pasta jambalaya is
Oh,
quite good.
their
It is quite
Creole
good.
jambalaya
Oh
is
my
like,
God.
it makes your nose
It's
run.
awesome.
It's like
I
my
love
favorite
it.
thing in the world to eat.
So you won't go because you don't want to eat it?
Well, it's not that I don't want to eat it,
heavy.
it's that I tend to, when I go to Big Daddy's, I tend to overindulge in alcohol and food, and I run on Saturday mornings, so I like to, I shouldn't say I don't like to go to Big Daddy's, I generally don't like to go out on Friday night. It's not my thing.
I'm tired after.
And my
work.
husband
tired.
likes
We
to go
do
out on
work
Friday
Friday
nights.
Yeah, me
So
too.
Friday nights,
But I'm
I
working
like to
Friday
come
night.
home and put my under-eye bag mask on. We'll be right back, I'm getting told to shut up. We'll see you in 2 minutes.
My name's Ian Danby. The name of the company here is Cybernet LLC. We've been around for about 20 years now. We're a website design, website hosting, search engine optimization company. So we basically help businesses get a better presence on the internet.
It's so important for businesses to have a strong internet presence now. The Yellow Book is a thing of the past. If your business is not listed correctly on Google and all the other internet search engines, on local directories and so on, you're missing out on business.
Today we have 7 people working here full-time, plus programmers all over the world actually.
We do managed hosting for clients, so if you need a server or if you need web hosting for your website, we actually manage all that for you so you don't have to think about it, which is a really nice thing. One of the things we do here is we podcast. We do a lot of podcasts for our clients. We do our own podcast, and podcasting is a great way for your clients to get a feel for you, to see that you're a real person and a real business and how you care about your company.
We work quite a lot with many not-for-profit businesses. Long Beach Polar Bears that do the Polar Bear Splash, work with the Michelle O'Neill Foundation, work with Long Beach Reach.
We've been a supporter of the Long Beach Jazz Fest for many years, the Long Beach Music Festival, the Long Beach Rocks NY Festival, everything to do with Long Beach we dig. We're all local Long Beach people. I think I've probably got the longest commute out of anyone. It's just under 2 miles. So.
Hi, Mike Cybernet. How are you? Welcome back to the living room. We are like on
having
fire.
so much fun
We're
here.
having a great time because we're with a group of girls and we're just dealing and talking about stuff that we all talk about and think about. And now I think Christine's going to take it back to something that we all used to think about.
All right. Well, you know, Amory brought up how, to me, sleepovers were such a rite of passage, especially when we were really young. It was, you know, when we were first kind of figuring out how to take care of ourselves on our own, and we learned things. You mentioned learning about sex, makeup products. But what did we really want to talk about when we were young?
Boys, that's all we talked
cute
about.
Boys and our celebrity crushes. Now,
Leaf Gary.
Well, he's up here.
Is
Look,
he?
we've
Oh,
got
wait,
some
no,
pictures. We've got Scott Baio.
I hope you have John
Okay.
Stamos.
Oh, I didn't do John.
Oh, my
There's
God.
Rick Springfield. Okay. Who else we got, Bobby?
Wait a second. Let's not go too fast on this
Okay.
because we got to
Well,
talk about it because
well,
Rick
we will.
Springfield.
Rick Springfield. He's still pretty hot.
love
I saw a
Rick
picture of him
Springfield.
But you know
recently.
he
He's
struggles
really
with
hot.
depression.
Oh, really?
He was
He's
just
so
in People
hot.
magazine.
Rick Springfield.
Rick Springfield was
Jesse's
just in
girl.
People magazine talking about, well, because I want to string it together because
wanna be a patient
Cassidy
in General
also
Hospital.
struggled with depression.
David Cassidy.
So-
we have him coming up. I loved David
So
Cassidy.
Rick Springfield was hot. Well, he was on
General Hospital.
He's still hot.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Leif
he
Garrett.
was one of my
Leif Garrett,
favorites.
so cute.
He was a
So
freaking
cute.
hottie.
Come
Come on.
I like
cute.
Doc.
You like dark? Oh, he was so gorgeous. Look at those.
Where's my favorite? Where's my favorite? Oh, there he is, Andy Gibb. I don't know about the rest of you.
He's another one. Isn't he dead too?
He is, yes. I don't know about the rest of you, but Andy Gibb wanted to be my everything.
Stop it.
He sang about it to everyone.
Oh my God. So Andy Gibb, he's gone. David
Very
Cassidy's
sad.
on.
David
Rick
Cassidy,
Springfield
rest in
is
peace.
battling depression. What's the next one? Has anybody, who's that?
Bobby Sherman. I was not a Bobby Sherman fan.
I don't know who he is.
I
What
never
show is
thought
he
so.
on?
He was older.
He was not
Was
on
he
the show.
older?
He was just
Okay.
a singer.
I Googled 70s
How old
Idol.
are we?
had
I
only
mean, I never
Andy on
even
my
heard of this
Tiger
guy.
Beat, Teen Beat.
Yeah.
You had Tiger Beat
I know.
and Teen Beat.
Yeah.
Julie, do you love me? Julie.
Yeah, okay, now I know. You know him. Let me see.
Donnie.
Wait a second.
Never.
Can I tell my
Never had a Donnie Osmond.
I
Wait a
loved
second.
him. He's so
I have to
cute.
tell you my Donnie Osmond story real
Go
quick.
ahead.
I wrote a letter to Donnie Osmond when I was like, I don't know, 8 or 9.
Look at how
and
cute he is.
his company wrote me back. Ask my parents.
It's called a form letter.
I was sick.
What do you know at 8 years old?
It was called a form letter. I was so sick. I thought he actually wrote the letter. I probably still have it in my memorabilia.
Look at him. Look how
He was
beautiful he
adorable.
was.
There's no doubt that he's cute, but it just wasn't my.
He's had
But
some
then again,
bad-
we did not have the same taste in men.
No.
Well, he was
He's
also
had
like
some-
very vanilla cookie cutter.
I should.
Next. He's
Yeah.
still
He had no
American.
I
edge.
think that's
He's
all I
still
got.
American, right?
He had no
That's
edge.
what I like.
Still American. He's not a bad
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah, he's not a bad
I
boy.
like a bad boy.
Do you like some
Leif
dirty?
Garrett was a bad boy.
Leif
much.
Garrett was a bad boy,
He
I
was a
think.
bad boy. I
Oh,
think.
yes,
Yeah,
he
he
was.
was.
wasn't my thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
David
he is.
Cassidy.
With the
Look
hookah
at-
beads.
Look at how beautiful he
I
was.
think I love you.
What a shame.
What are you so afraid of?
I am really bummed.
Look
But
how
let me ask
beautiful.
you-
Cut my hair like that.
Let me ask you a question.
original
How
mullet.
sad is that here he is, he's absolutely gorgeous, he has this fabulous career, and
He's gone
60,
too, right? Yeah.
60 something he's
Just
dead.
Just a few weeks back.
From
he passed,
alcoholism.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I think he had a.
That's
Oh,
really
yeah.
sad. Oh, here we are back, and I got my tortured face on. I want to go back to the jojoba oil.
Jojoba.
The
Jojoba.
I am never going to live this down. It's the jojoba oil.
Yeah.
So do you feel more relaxed that you use the Rains
I
oils?
love the way it smells. I don't know about anybody else, but as I've gotten older,
calming.
I've really
Mild.
struggled with
No,
perfume.
not
I do
overwhelming.
like
I don't
to.
love perfume
I
either.
like to put perfume on, but they all smell really sweet.
No, I love the oils.
I'm
Do
loving
you have
the
who has
smell
a
of this.
diffuser in their house? I do too. In my bedroom.
I'm loving
he
this,
was-
and
Yeah.
I think it's gonna last.
Oh, you do? So you put the
Oh.
oil in the little necklace.
This
What do you
one's
have in
got,
there?
Peppermint,
smells great.
lavender.
Years ago, people used to put cocaine in that necklace. Are you sure there's someone in there?
And
Oh, that was a Lisa Rinna moment
was
just
years
there.
ago?
Those are the guys that are dead now.
I love that. Where'd you get that?
My son
Dead
for
Teen
Christmas.
Idols.
Oh,
I
that's
think
adorable.
that's gonna be my
Wait a
girlfriend's
second.
Christmas gift this year.
Can I
And it
ask
has
you guys a
little felt things,
question?
And you can change it out with the colors and change out your scents.
I like that.
Great.
All right, we got to post a picture of that
What's
and
your
find out where it
question?
is.
During the day.
I
On
want to
her
know who
smooth
watches
neck.
Who watches
She's
the
wearing it on her
Housewives?
smooth neck.
I do.
Yeah, I'm not a
Nobody watches
housewife person.
Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm the only one.
I know, I hate
Oh,
that.
you watch it? So you know when I just did the cocaine remark, that was like the Lisa Rinna move where she like threw that out and she was like, and she had that bitchy face. I love her. I think she's fabulous, but she was like
What did she
taunting.
do to her lips, though?
I don't
Speaking of
know.
plastic
Listen,
surgery.
they might be saying that about us in 6 months. We're all talking about going getting all therapy, Botox, Juvederm. I'm
Yeah,
getting
she
it all.
went a little
The
overboard.
Housewives of Massapequa.
You know, the Housewives of Mesa
Right
Pizza.
here.
Matza Pizza Park. All I got to tell you is, you know what? I will not go gently into that good night. I am going to fight it every step of the way. A little
Hey, looking
pride.
good, feeling good.
Immaturity keeps me young.
That's right. Well, is there anything like, you think people are judging us if we want to get a little Botox or a little, I've never done anything yet, but I'm like
cares?
this close.
Some judge.
I
I'm
never
doing
thought I
happy.
would want to do
I-
it, but
Honestly,
the
I
eye
kept
thing.
it a secret
You
from my
d-
boyfriend,
You did it.
and not the Botox or anything, but the laser stuff. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? Let me just tell him. And he didn't say it. I thought he was really gonna be like, because he always says, "Oh, you had kids, you didn't." He was.
So just because you had kids, you have to walk around like a wad.
He said he was actually supportive of it.
Never
I
thought of
he
it
was
that
gonna
way,
be
but okay.
disprove it.
I'm doing it all. I'm
right.
getting the Botox. I'm gonna get. I am so interested. I'm gonna tell you right now, your
afraid
neck
that's
really
gonna come
does
back
look
to
good
haunt me.
because you don't have any lines. There's no turkiness.
Yeah, no, her neck is really good.
I want to
really
know. I
does
want to
look
know all about the Groupon, how much it was. So people look on Groupon. I think the key though.
Fit Nation.
what is it? Spa Fit Nation. It's on Groupon.
Yeah. And on that note, though, I
think
we
we're
are
getting
getting
told
this
to shut up.
sign. We're getting this, and this has been so much fun.
What are we talking? Oh, so
much
next
fun.
week we're going to do a show on minimalism. Am I saying that correctly? Jojoba oil. We're going to do a show on minimalism. So Stacey
Purging.
Bernstein, this is a
Tearing
shout out
down.
to you. I suggest you all watch. It's a Netflix movie. It's about an hour and a half. I'm not sure of the name. I think it might be called The Minimalist. Stacy, maybe you're there and you could tell us. But I'll post it on the page. But it's all about these two guys that made all this money on Wall Street, and they had everything they wanted, all this material crap, but they weren't happy. So they started this movement, minimalism, and I believe in it. And I'm going to watch the movie this week, and we're going to talk about it next week in the living room. I'm not throwing away my Prada, though. Let's not get crazy. I'm not getting rid of my clothes.
You're gonna give him a shout out.
And I just want to tell everybody, right after this show is a fabulous show. Bobby, help me. Dre's House TV, and he takes all music and mixes it up. And last week we were here for another 20 minutes dancing and grinding behind him.
Well,
So
Lori was dancing and grinding. I might
grinding.
throw out a hip if I did that.
So tune in and check him out. You know, throw it on in the background on your Strong Island Radio. Go find it on Strong Island Radio and throw it on in the background while you're hanging out in your house doing nothing. Sit. Have a great night.
Thank you, ladies. This is so
Thank
much
you.
fun.
Thank you, ladies,
Thank
for coming to the
you.
living room. Goes fast that hour, right?
Hi, I'm Roger.
And I'm Steve.
And we own this house together.
Zap My Tax was so successful with our tax grievance.
We saved over $1,700 in our first year alone. And now we're signing up again.
In fact, we are so happy with Zap My Tax, we decided to save even more money and use Zap My Insurance as well.
Zap My Tax and Zap My Insurance. Two great choices and two great ways to save money.